Hello all Geminis, you're welcome to November reading from Thailand. I'm right now in province Krabi, literally on the beach in the local beach club, and today I'm going to do a little bit different style of the reading, which will cover, as usually, relationships if you are already in the relationship or you are single. So it's a love reading, as well as career and finances and personal well-being. Let's start with your love life, Geminis. So what's coming up for all Geminis, those who are already in the relationship, in the month of November? And what's coming up for all single Geminis for love life in the month of November? So Geminis, November month is going to be quite emotional, and you have to really be ready to reassess your security, your connection, your family values, those small details, those small misunderstandings, those small changes in the perspective, moods, how you respect each other, how you talk with each other, how you prioritize each other. And it's going to really create an emotional place where you will question how happy you are with your current relationship setup, how happy you are with your current partner, how happy you are inside of your created small family. So if you have children and you are married already, or you're living together, this is going to be placed on a question mark. And the reason for that, because you will understand that you're kind of the same, but there are these small details, there are these small perceptions of life, like belief system, boundaries, goals, desires, the way how you interfere, the way you prioritize yourself. And it's just kind of little bit of toxicity or aggressiveness or misunderstandings between you both is putting you off, and you will be feeling like what to do on a fundamental level, how to reach that happiness, how to reach that enjoyment, how to meet your love partner in a place where it wouldn't be reversed, it would be upright, where you would be feeling, yes, this relationship is inspiring me, is serving me, is supporting me, is loving me, is giving me everything. While on opposite, you might be just feeling you are more looking apart than actually you're looking together. Let's draw additional guidance. What Geminis you should do with your existing relationship? Oh, look how cards are. You have to call it out. You have to call out these fundamental gaps, because right now in your love life, it's not about routine, it's not about small things. There is something deeply wrong or broken inside between you both on a fundamental level. And the Tower is talking about that this could be ego created, this could be wrong priorities, this could be just understanding that you both are together for the wrong reasons. And without addressing, it's kind of, you need to fix the fundament where the house is being built. The house is your relationship. And without that, all the time there will be those cracks inside of your house, inside of your relationship. And this is the time of revising, of talking, it's not about breaking apart. First, you need to give a shot. Let's talk about that. Yes, it's going to be very unpleasant conversation, very, very unpleasant, because this is about shaking your ego, shaking their ego. It's about like touching those unpleasant, sensitive topics where nobody wants to look at. But without that, you cannot have a clarity. Otherwise, you both are kind of, sitting at the corner of the room and looking in the different directions, thinking about different things, and there is no this alignment where you cannot even think in the same direction because there is lack of information, lack of clarity. And here it's about asking, hey, what about this? Hey, what do you want? Hey, how you feel? These deep fundamental questions that are going to reveal so much. And after this conversation, you will meet on a certain understanding level where you will be like, okay, fine, let's agree how to live further. And you might be resulting into agreeing on a specific aligned routine, aligned goals, aligned perspectives, like these small steps. Don't expect that something huge is going to, but everything starts with these baby steps. So November, it's about you Geminis, to calling it out, the broken parts of your relationship, having uncomfortable conversation in order to fix the broken chains, the broken emotional connection between you both. Otherwise, if you don't have this conversation, if you don't address it, it's going to just become wider and wider and wider until you will understand you're two different people living under the same roof. What's the point? You don't want to reach that point. So take this opportunity addressing really deep rooted issues. For those who are single Gemini, this is the time actually where you can get yourself out, get for fun, meet people with no expectations. Right now, this is not the time to look for a long-term committed partner with whom you're going to get married one day. It's kind of, don't look for your marriage partner, look for fun partner, look for somebody who is giving you this excitement, who is giving you connection, who is, maybe it can be even a one-night stand. What's wrong with that? Nothing. And right now it's about you to have the best time of your life, the best experiences. Get yourself out there, don't be too serious, as well as don't look at the others to be too serious. Have fun. And here it's about like a sudden meeting, sudden connections, flings, dates, going with the flow, with no big promises, with no responsibility. Just enjoy the life. Now let's, Gemini, look into your career. What's coming up for all Geminis in their career in the month of November? And one more, how all Gemini should act in their career in the month of November. Okay, so regarding your career path, don't try to stress yourself much. Literally, if you can put on the mode like, let me enjoy, let me just go with the vibe, let me not stress about certain things that are falling apart, are not happening. Accept that work environment is going to be slow, or there will be delays, there will be certain cancellations, people not answering, people not coming, you feeling lazy, not being inspired. And your key to success in your career is to allow yourself to find how to connect with your spark of enthusiasm. It is very hard, actually. No matter what type of career it is, like, it is hard to find the spark of enthusiasm, of inspiration, of creativity, of just vibing, enjoying what do you do. It is very hard. Even for me, I am filming these videos, I'm doing this hard. You know, all my dream when I was working in a corporate was always be like, I can be anywhere in the world. I just need some setup and I can work from the beach. Literally, I'm living my dream right now. But even then, it gets, off. So this is why what I'm saying, it is kind of hard, but creativity is going to save you. Inspiration is going to save you. Follow your intuition, as well as you can meet a certain woman. This is feminine, very strong feminine energy who can enter into your life. It could be a client, it could be your boss, it could be colleague, it could be anyone in your work environment who can give you that boost, who can maybe inspire you, who can give you certain suggestions. Because at the same time, you're not going to feel super motivated. Motivation is going to be the hardest thing. It kind of will be quite a lazy period of time. There's a small boat passing. I hope the sound is good. Motivation, and you need to kind of as well reassess how, there's a conflict between your emotions and your mental state and intelligence, where you can find it's kind of, I could do this job, but it's not mentally motivating. It's not matching my career, but it's nice to have. So there is this fight between your heart and your ego. Who is going to win? If you're in a career shift right now, Geminis, this is as well a sign where you need to find a compromise, or between your heart, what your heart wants to do, and what your ego wants to do. And here it's talking about follow your heart. Listen less to your ego or your intelligence. Do the job, tasks, projects that feel inspirational, because that is going to charge your batteries to actually function. Don't just go after a projects that are, oh yes, this is good, this is great, this match my qualification, this is vertical growth, this is as per the agreement. Like, you will find it very, very boring. You will find it unmotivating. But if you will choose by your heart, especially maybe if you can surround yourself with the feminine energies that inspire you, maybe you will have as well certain seminar or meetings mainly with female energies in the months of November. And how you should act, I already kind of explained how you should act. Again, here is the Tower reversed. It's about understanding that who you are fooling, Gemini. The things are not great, but you're still trying to hold it together. And holding it together comes through Knight of Cups reversed. It's about, again, this Cups energy, inspiration, being adaptable, being flexible, looking what others are doing, getting inspired, just to get out from this destructive, like, I'm so bored, nothing is moving, how to struggle. It's just like struggle, 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 struggle. But if you take it, if you stop focusing what is not working out, and you start focusing on how I can just move this energy, how I can just get out of this destructive either environment, mood, perception. Maybe the road what you are taking is just closed and you are just trying to flog a dead horse. Not going to work out. Try another door. But trying another door, you need to start seeing another door. And this again can come from talking with people, getting inspired, getting creative, just kind of, stepping outside of your environment and like looking from another angle. You will not have the immediate answer, but as well you will start to see things little bit differently, which is right now required. Mercury is, by the way, retrograding from the 21st of November until the mid of December. This is the time of these tower moments where everything just can change, stop, fall apart, misunderstandings, people are not understanding you, you are not understanding them, miscommunications, breakages, change of plans. Expect all of that. Sorry to say, but staying flexible, staying positive, accepting, yes, I just need to stay adaptable is going to be your right approach to save yourself out of those situations. And now let's look at your finances. What's going to happen with Gemini financial situation in the months of November? Same cards. Look, all the time, same cards. You know, no matter what is the question, cups, 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 cups. And cups are talking about that on the one side, it's talking about be really mindful how you spend your money, because there can be really a lot of emotional purchases, emotional spending, which you will potentially buy certain things that you don't need. Another advice here is that you can spend so much of money on other people. Like you can literally waste your money on other people. It could be your family members, it could be your friends, it could be just going out, it could be some other situation where you are just flushing all your money on others. Be really mindful so how you spend, because there's a high possibility. Otherwise, this is talking about inconsistency in your income. So if you are especially related that your income is inconsistent, it's not fixated, be really mindful, because otherwise your expected way of income flow, so it could be like, oh, I expect to receive from these type of clients or these type of projects. It's not going to work out. Something will block it and the money will not come. But if you stay again adaptable and you will be like, okay, I expect money from here, but I will activate this source of income, that source of income here and there, and work on diversity, you will do way much better. Adaptability is the key word for you, Gemini, in the month of November. And finally, how you are going to feel, how all Geminis are going to feel in the month of November, and what is the best energy, how Gemini should be in the month of November. What a transformational cards. You know, there is already very fundamental transformation, energetic shift transformation that is happening on a collective level, starting already from October. And I think your sign is hit one of the most, because you know how the energy works. If you are not seeing those small red flags, hey Gemini, this is not working out, don't be stubborn, be adaptable, change your perception, look here, look there, maybe it's time to change, maybe it's time to change you or the environment, basically kind of slowly pushing you, you know, into a change, you have less lessons. While if you are stubborn, which are Geminis are stubborn, and you are like, I just need something in my way or no way, you have bigger pushes. So the message here is that actually the month of November, this is the advice. This is advice, and this is how you're going to feel. The advice is to embrace the death. This means that you have to allow the death. Death is transformation. it's the end. It's not the death, but it's the end to something fundamental, where you are understanding fundamentally it's not working out. I have to change in order to embrace the sun. So it's like, without you fundamentally changing your beliefs, your emotions, your mental state, your physical state, your routine, whatever it is, without this death process, you cannot thrive. You cannot thrive. You need to birth yourself from beginning. You have to be shapeshifter in order to thrive again. You cannot continue the old way. You have to change. And if you are not seeing this already, then the energy is just going to put you in the situation. So as you can see, this is the sleeping card, this is overworking heart, and altogether you will feel either super stuck, lack of energy, lack of motivation, for God's sake, being sick, being on the bed, not able to actually do things. So everything that happens to your body, everything that happens or makes you feel, is the sign that you are trying to knock the wrong door. It is the time to change. It is the time to letting go. It's like the universe is like, how long you will continue suffer in the same place? How much more struggle, this is the struggle, you're going to take? What if you will just accept things that are fundamentally not serving you and move into the new direction? What if? Choice is yours, Gemini. And now I'm going to show you where I'm actually are. So this is the beach, beautiful beach. No one, as you can see, white sand, blue water, amazing weather, greenery, fresh air, and here we are in a beach club. I recommend everyone to try to come for Thailand. This specifically is Krabi province. Thank you for reading, and see you in a better place.